Hello, everybody, and we have Saving the New York Jets. So we are going to start the season over. Kyler Kennedy, how's it going? Yes. We are going to start the season over. We are going to make the acquisitions necessary to make the New York Jets successful. Not saying we're going to the Super Bowl. We do have a rookie quarterback. We have a lot of desired needs. But let's go ahead and take a look at the roster. Starting out with Quentin Williams, still a young player, still developing, still getting himself going. All right. So at defensive tackle, we are going to need a big no. We need size. We got the speed. We've got the strength. We need the size inside. Zach Wilson, Flacco, Mike White. We're going to leave the quarterbacks just like they are going into the season. Michael Carter and Tevin Coleman, Ty Johnson. We need a true number one running back. My son, he's not quite a football fan just yet. I don't think he would, as far with, Minecraft, it's, a little bit different for him. But talking about football, he's not quite ready for that yet. Saving the Jets franchise, we'll go ahead and take care of that. And, okay, so we've got Corey Davis, Crowder. I don't think the wide receivers are the issue for the New York Jets at all. We're going to go by. Now, tight end, definitely an issue. Croft, a good blocker. He's coming in hurt. But, Ryan Griffin, Wesco, really more of a fullback. We're going to need a tight end. Becton, we're solid there. When Becton comes back, we will be great at left tackle. Elijah Vera Tucker, we've got a little bit of depth at left with Feeney. McGovern as a center, not bad. For right now, we don't have to replace him. We don't necessarily need a center right out of the gate. Mr. Laurent Duvernay-Tariff from Kansas City. Yes. Okay, so he's going to be an immediate impact player for us. He's going to help us out. Morgan Moses and George Fant and Adogwa to tag team. Right tackle and coming in and making, some contributions in substitutional packages. John Franklin Myers in the left end, very good. We've got Vinny Curry hurt and Tim Ward coming off the bench. Tim Ward shows some potential, but he's not ready to be a consistent playmaker. Carl Lawson's hurt. Bryce Huff is hurt. We're down to Shaq Lawson. We're going to put some guys on IR. We're going to make some signings. Now, Fadakowski, very good player, but we need some. I think we've got too many. Nathan Shepard, Rankins, and Quentin Williams are all speed, pass rushing type. I know Quentin Williams played nose tackle in college, but he's not a nose tackle in the NFL. He doesn't look the part. Yes, his rookie year, playing over the center is totally different than playing as a 4-3. He is a movement tackle in the NFL in a 4-3 defense. He is not a nose tackle. Neither is Rankins. Both of these guys are movement tackles. Fadakowski could pass for one. He can play, the big run stopper, but he needs some help. He can't handle it all game long, all by himself. We're going to have to get him some help. I think we're going to move on from Nathan Shepard. And we are decimated with injuries in the linebacking core. We've still got C.J. Mosley. Gerard Davis has come back. Jamin Sherwood, he's gone with injury. I think the first time we played Buffalo, he got hurt. Cashman's gone. We've got Quincy Williams. We've got Nasr Dean. So we've got some youth. We've got some playmaking ability. But here's the big one. Pass rusher, and we have no number one corner. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that in trade. That would be extremely costly to try to trade for. Okay, we may have to roll with the guys we've got, but we're gonna need pass rushers. If you can't go into the season with no pass rush and no number one corner as far as your coverage. You can't have bad coverage and a bad pass rush and expect to win. Cannot happen. We've got injuries across the board in the safety department. Ashton Davis is a good player. Gerard Wilson has made plays here and there. Shows he belongs on the field. But I think we're going to need, with the injury to Marcus May, we're going to need somebody. We're going to need somebody to make some plays. So we are going to look for a trade to bring some players in. They're not going to be 90 players. It's not going to be blockbuster here. We're looking for somebody who can help us develop talent on the field. Okay. And what I mean by that is making plays. When you make plays as a team, you can develop players much, much better. Kyler, oh yeah, I'm happy, I'm positive, but I think the Jets need a lot of help. I do. The Jets have been blown out lately, and I think we're going to be saving the Jets franchise here, Kyler. Okay, so we're going to start off by trading. Let's start off by trading some of the players we don't want. Let's start off with Nathan Shepard. Okay. Very good. Let's open this up here. All right, so we're looking for a corner that's going to help us improve. Jalen Johnson. Ooh. He would definitely help us. Okay. So do they have can we get like a little 3-piece and get a tight end? Ooh, Cole Kmet and Jalen Johnson would be amazing. Let's see if we can pull this off. So we'll go off after Bilal Nichols. Young pass rusher. Let's see if he fits the bill. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do it. Let's take Nichols off. Let's go here. Okay, so you got Mac, but we're not going to be able to get Mac. Let's be honest. We'll put him on there. Let's see just how expensive this gets. We could put Robert Quinn on there, though. That we could do. And take Mac off, because Mac is going to be super expensive. And let's put Jalen Johnson on there. Okay, so this is going to generate no interest. Okay, but we got to start. All right, so got a few players that answer a lot of questions. Let's start out with a 3 and a 4 and see what they say. Probably not, but oh wow, more interest than you would think. And this is going to answer a lot of questions for us, and they're young. Yeah, I'm going to give up a 2nd round pick without question. Yes. So we've got Cole Kmet, Robert Quinn, a veteran. Definitely an improvement over any one we have coming off the edge that's healthy. And Jalen Johnson. Okay. So let's go ahead and go into a free agent here. All right. Kyler, why is the Statue of Liberty bigger than the original? I have no idea. Maybe Maybe something during the shipping process because they was originally made in France. Let's go into the free agent market and see what we have for defensive tackle. Can we find the nose tackle that's going to be able to stop the runs? We've got Brian Poole. I mean, not really. He's really on another team right now. Nickel Coleman. Okay, all right. There is some players sitting there. Let's see what we got for nose tackle. Damien Harrison. He's been here before. Let's bring him in again. Absolutely. We got $48 million to spend. All right. Okay. So, we still need some linebackers because a lot of the players are going on IR. So, we are going to absolutely positively need some 4-3 linebackers. Guys that can that are instinctive, can run, hit, get after the quarterback, good in pass coverage. Guys that can just be all over the field. Of course, we're not really going to see that. Okay, so we got John Simon and Vic Beasley. Both these guys are 3-4, and Mingo. They are 3-4 pass rushers. Let me see. What do we have here? Reuben Foster. Avery Williamson. Absolutely. I'll bring you back in. I'll bring Avery Williamson back in. He could play in the 3-4 or the 4-3. Patrick Wansar. Jalen Smith. I'll bring Jalen Smith in. Absolutely. Let's see what he can do. I don't know why they have him listed as a 71. He's I don't care what they say. He's better than that. And then we've got a veteran like Mark Barron, Dante Buchanan. Yeah, as far as the 4-3, that's what you want. Fast, active linebackers. They might not be as good as they used to be, or as fast as they used to be, or as quick, but they are still fast and active. We will keep going. All right. Let's go to our weekly strategy. We are saving the New York Jets. Yes. Very nice. Okay. So, all right. It's getting ready for Daniel Jones. All right. We'll let it kind of do that.
Where you choose focus players each week who will earn.
Focus players, absolutely. Michael Carter, Elijah Moore, Elijah Vera Tucker, absolutely. We will 100% keep those all as focus players. We really need, you know what, Michael Carter, I'm going to have to put our quarterback as a focus player. Zach Wilson. We've got to have Zach Wilson. I'm going to keep Elijah Vera Tucker because Michael Carter is going to get the ball. He's going to develop throughout the course of the season. And we are going to save the Jets franchise. Very good. Okay. Very, very good. All right, so we get to upgrade players. Absolutely. So Kyle Phillips got a little bit better. Gerard Davis gets a little bit better. Very good. All right. And Kyler, my day has been great. Sitting here talking about the Jets. Absolutely. It's a great day. Okay. So we'll make Gerard Davis a little bit better. Now the focal point of our season It's going to be upgrading the offensive line, setting up the pass with a run to help a rookie quarterback and not have him throwing the ball 40 to 40, 50, 60 times a game. That is setting a rookie quarterback up for failure because he can't make that many reads on a defense. He's going to get mental block. Any rookie, I don't care who he is. Okay. So the one thing we said that we definitely wanted to do, we're going to go back into free agency for, is let's see if there's a running back. We've got all kinds of linebackers. We brought in a corner. We brought in a tight end. We didn't take a look at running back. Let's take a look at this. Okay. So Todd Gurley was good a few years ago, but he's not necessarily... We don't know what he's capable of now. We are going to bring in Todd Gurley. We don't have to give up a draft pick for him. 2017, he was the leading running back in the NFL. So we are getting basically one of the best running backs in the game a few years ago for nothing and seeing if he can return to form. Absolutely. We are 100% going to do that. All right. So let's...
Your team save snapshots or follow the...
Okay, so we're going to go back and take a look at our roster here. And see how it looks now. All right, Mike White, the Mike White debacle. Zach Wilson. All right, so we got Michael Carter, Todd Gurley, Tevin Coleman, Ty Johnson, looking a little bit better now. And with a fullback, we'll do a roster adjustment eventually with Wesco. And yeah, the wide receivers, not that unbelievably great, but not that bad either. You got Crowder, he can play inside outside. You got Keelan Cole, he can play inside outside. Mims is an up and coming rising wide receiver, along with the rookie Elijah Moore. Okay. Barrios, all these guys have displayed talent. They just need more time on the field with a more experienced quarterback. And we have traded for Cole Kmet. All right, Becton, absolutely. Vera Tucker, yes. McGovern, all right. Yeah, Duvernay Tandem, absolutely. Morgan Moses with Fant and Adogwa helping out, yes. Okay, so our offense is looking a little bit better. We are going to go ahead and play the first quarter. It's a preseason game, so I'm only going to play the first quarter, but we're going to go ahead and see what it looks like. We're going to see what our roster looks like. See what let's play the linebackers that we just brought in. And really, my main focus is defense. Yes, we want to move the football. Let's run the ball. Let's make some short, accurate throws and take a few shots as we go. But let's really focus on how them linebackers can move around, run, and hit. That is my main concern. That is our primary objective. Get some activity going on with them linebackers. And let's see if we have some improved pass coverage with the number one corner that we brought in, Jalen Johnson.
From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. We'll see Daniel Jones and the New York Giants taking on Zach Wilson and the New York Jets.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with their rivals and co-tenants here in the building, the New York Jets.
Okay, very good. Here we go. Getting it started. Very nice.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time. But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
Okay, getting very good. Yes, not a bad return. Not a bad return at all. Special teams looks good. Normally when you have good linebackers and depth at linebacker, normally you have good special teams.
Zach Wilson out of BYU.
At least in the blocking department.
It was pretty clear early that Jacksonville was locked in on Trevor Lawrence, the quarterback at Clemson. That allowed the Jets to really peruse the rest of the quarterback crop, and they settled in on Zach Wilson from BYU. Loved his game, ability to throw from the pocket, the off-platform throws, getting outside of the pocket and making plays. He's their guy, and they expect him to be that guy for at least the next 10 years.
Let's take a shot early, see if anything is open deep. If not, we'll hit something short.
Now Wilson on first down.
Oh, I think we got him. I think we got him.
He's got a man.
Corey Davis, yes.
He's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field.
Very nice. 51 yards, first play.
Suddenly, not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Let's take a look at Michael Carter up the middle.
First carry for the
okay, all right, so we could have bounced it back into the hole a little bit better. Remember, Michael Carter is in his first game as a rookie.
It'll be second down.
We're saving the Jets franchise. Right now, offense coming out hot, looking good. Crowder playing the outside, letting Cole. Notice I'm playing all veteran wide receivers. I'm letting the veterans set the tone at the beginning of the season, and I'll bring in the rookies as we move forward into the year, so that everybody develops equally as we're building our team progression. Holy cow, huge run, huge hole, right up the middle. Yes, yes. That is what we need. That passing game, when they got to respect the pass, when you can hit them early, it's over. For the rest of the game, they have to respect the pass. That's it.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves.
Okay.
Sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7-0, absolutely.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
We're going to have to turn up the difficulty level. I thought I had it automatically set at all pro, but yeah, I'll turn up the difficulty level after this.
Their third-year quarterback from Duke, Daniel Jones.
Very nice. Okay, let's get it started on defense. See if we can get some linebackers flying around the field. Yes.
But his talents were revealed. He can make every throw in the book.
Okay.
Surprisingly good athlete. As long as he takes care of the football, doesn't turn it over, he can really make plays.
But Jalen Smith in, Avery Williamson, C.J. Mosley, I love it.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
We didn't get a safety yet. We're going to have to get a safety.
They'll run for the first time with
look at this. All of a sudden, linebackers not getting fooled. Strong safety. Even the backup strong safety is good enough. Vodakowski, Quentin Williams, John Franklin Myers. We're going to switch out to Robert Quinn. Very good. Get Robert Quinn in the game.
Now Jones. And Rudolph has it left side.
Okay, so Rudolph making a little bit of play.
Slip across the 35.
All right.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. So they give up the completion there, but defensively, Charles, you're going up against a quarterback here who's had some moments, but really a lot of ups and downs in the early part of his career.
3 tight ends. We're going to stay in a base.
Like this?
Well, you want to rattle him first,
but we're going to bring Niesman up. Going to need a safety for consistent play.
You want to make him think. Show him one look, go to another, disguise a few things, make him throw into what you call your defensive traps, and try to make some good plays on the ball and get a few takeaways.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but
very nice. Defense isn't looking bad.
And catch the ball.
On second down, here's Barkley.
Okay, Barkley's getting a little bit of running. We're not doing phenomenal though, I can tell you. But we are looking better. We're not giving up anything easy though.
Now Saquon Barkley.
All right.
Room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense.
I'm going to save Quentin Williams for pass rushing situations and bring in Harrison and Fodakowski.
Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
We'll play.
Jones.
Oh, yes, and that's a fumble.
Fumble near midfield, and it's scooped up by
very nice. Bryce Hall taking it the distance. Okay. When you have the linebackers to fly around and make the plays, good things happen. Absolutely. When you tag team experience with speed and ability, great things happen.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return? Everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home.
Very nice. 14-0. Couldn't be more proud of the defense.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make the score 14-0.
All right, let's go ahead and kick the ball off. So far, I'm pretty happy with the team. Not bad.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
I mean, they're not shredding us in the passing game. They're not shredding us in the running game. We're making plays, and we forced the fumble. Hey, scored a touchdown. Scoop and score.
Played early, no question. Down 14-0 already.
These are the kind, and it's the first quarter. This is starters on the field. This is what talent and experience does.
Throwing Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton.
Okay. They're going to complete some passes.
About the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Okay, they're coming out 3 wide. We're going to go ahead and blitz. Let's just see how our linebackers get off the ball.
Feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this
week. Oh, that was almost picked.
And the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Nice. Blitzed up the middle again. See, when Quentin Williams is fresh and you save him for pass rushing downs only, good things happen. We're going to have Rankins and Williams play as our nickel pass rushing interior D line and just let good things happen. Well, they couldn't stop the blitz the first time. I don't think they can. Let's see if we can continue to blitz right up the middle and make it difficult. Oh, they're going to run. Okay, just got Barker. So they chose to run on 3rd and 17. That's what pressure does. If they feel like they got to run on 3rd and 17, we want them to do that. If you just make the stop. Very nice. Now we get the ball back. So we forced a 3 and out on defense, and we got a scoop and score for a touchdown. Can't do better than that. I mean, maybe two scoop and scores or a pick 6 where it might have been better, but hey, we did everything we needed to do on defense. It is 14-0. It's only the Giants, but it is a professional football team. and it is the second quarter. I just want to see some of our depth before we move on. Let's check this out. Okay. Very nice. I'm going to choose to develop my rookie quarterback for a little while longer. I want Zach to show a little bit more than what he's already shown.
Usually the best way to maintain control.
From the 27, Wilson. He'll drop this underneath to Gurley.
Oh, Gurley is making plays in the passing game. Yes. Looking great.
Yards for the Jets there as they've got
okay. Gurley has shown quality. Let's go ahead and take a look at Ty Johnson and see what he can do in the passing game for us. We know he's a good running back. Oh, Braxton Berrios, I think he's going to be open. Oh, my, yes, Braxton Berrios, another big play. Oh, wow, this offense is looking outstanding.
Limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time.
Okay, so I think we've seen our defense vastly improved. We've seen our offense improved just by bringing in a few veterans and a little bit more talent, making the trade that we needed to make. Bring in a pass rusher, bring in a corner, bring in a tight end. Bang, and there you go. You've got some stability. We brought in some veteran linebackers who can just run and hit, and you know what you're going to get out of guys like a Mike out of Barron and some of these other guys, right? Jalen Smith. There's a certain amount of level of play that you're going to get, and it's more than that that you're going to get from a rookie. You can still play a rookie. It's hard to start a rookie and have him play the whole game and win. It is very difficult to win with a rookie starting. You can win with a rookie substituting in the game, but if a rookie is and multiple rookies are starting, that's hard. That is extremely hard. That's why, for the most part, I focused on guys that were going to come in with some experience, be able to set the standard for at least a minimum acceptable NFL football to be played. Right? And then go for and build from there. And that's exactly what we did. I like what we saw from Todd Gurley. I don't know why we didn't bring someone like him in. It's not like he's old. He had one injury, right? From somebody like Todd Gurley, you're going to get acceptable NFL running backs. You know, a former bell cow. He doesn't necessarily, it wouldn't be all on him. He wouldn't have to carry the load. We got Michael Carter. We got Ty Johnson, two capable running backs. A guy like Todd Gurley would fit in there nicely and give us a little extra pop in the running game. I don't think that they believe that Tevin Coleman would stay healthy. So they've saved him while we lost football games. And he's probably the best pure running back on our roster right now, okay? Because I think he's a little further along in his development. Someday I think Michael Carter will be every bit as good, but I don't think Michael Carter is to the level of development because Tevin Coleman, you know, being in the league for many years now, okay? And we're not playing Tevin Coleman, even though he's probably our best running back. We've played way too much youth altogether, and that's been our detriment of the season. That's why I brought in some experienced playmakers who can play some acceptable NFL caliber football in a linebacking department, in the running backs. We already have some experience in the wide receiver corps. I'm not saying our wide receivers are outstanding, but they can play acceptable level NFL football. Okay? And the one thing the Jets did do is bring in the right guard, Tanev. From Kansas City. I think I think he's going to be a huge upgrade. When he starts to play, I really believe if he plays anything like he played in Kansas City, it is going to be far better. Laurent Duvernay-Tardif, far better than Van Roten. Van Roten, I think he's the worst. How he's playing, he was better, way better in Carolina. How Van Roten is playing on the Jets right now, he's playing like the worst offensive lineman in the game. Okay, well, there may be backups or practice squad, free agent rookies that he's better than, right? But as far as a starting caliber NFL offensive lineman, I don't know. He may have played worse than anybody in the league. And it's cost us big time. He has gotten beaten repetitively. Our offensive line as a group has played well. Van Roten has let the team down this year. I'm not going to blame it on one guy, but when one guy repetitively gets beat all the time, that's not good. It's definitely not good. Brought in Damien Harrison to be that stud in the middle. He doesn't have to sack the quarterback. All he's got to do is clog the middle and help stop the run, take up blockers. We've got all these speed tackles. Let Damien Harrison just be what he is. Let him be an offensive line eater, and let them run him back, or the rest of the defense run and hit around him. You need a guy like a Damien Harrison. We've got too many movement tackles. Vodakowski can play the nose tackle spot, and he can clog the middle, but he can't do it all game long. Okay? He needs some help. So somebody like a Damien Harrison would be perfect. Damien Harrison is who he is. The game has not passed him by. You will always need a man-eater inside, or else they're just going to run by you straight up the middle eventually. Okay? That's how the NFL goes. It's a passing league, and then it'll be a running league again, and then it'll be a passing league again. It'll flip-flop back and forth throughout history. Why? Because, well, when you beat somebody with a pass continuously for long enough, eventually you run the football. That's what you do. Because NFL teams are going to adjust to each other. So you diversify and you find a way to run the ball. All right, if everybody's playing back and you got some easy yardage, but you have to win at the point of attack to do so. And if you have a nose tackle that can draw that double team and still win at the point of attack and not get moved, that's a win for the defense. If he clogs that inside lane, that's a win for the defense. Linebackers can clean it up from there, and safeties. Makes their job much easier. Because a running back, when he's going through the hole, when you've got a very talented interior, will have to anticipate some things. Okay? But if you have somebody that can clog the middle, when you have guys jumping around and making athletic plays inside, that's inconsistent. They won't always be able to do that. Speed interior defensive linemen wear down. Aaron Donald is a freak of nature. He is one guy. He's basically like the Tom Brady of defensive tackles. Right? There's only one. Aaron Donald. That's it. If you don't have Aaron Donald, you need an interior, run-stuffing defensive lineman, D-tackle, 340 pounds plus. I mean, just a meat eater. At least 330, 335. Okay? To really just clog the middle. He doesn't have to be an all-the-time starter. You can put him in when you think it's going to be a run down. You can switch it in and out. Right? That's why I want Rankins and Williams to be in nickel situations. And I want Vodakowski and Harrison for the run situations. Okay, so just with the interior defensive line, we helped out the rest of the defense, and that's why we made plays. Because when you want to make the athletic plays in nickel situations on third down, we were able to do so by getting movement in the inside. The offensive line had to adjust to us, and that freed up the rest of our defense to run and hit. There was no blocking to the second level. That's what that does. When you free up linebackers and there's no offensive linemen getting to the second level, and that's where offensive linemen go to block linebackers, your defense makes plays. They can run and hit, and that's where you saw the forced fumble come into play, and we are saving the New York Jets. This is Alpha 26 Gaming 26, and I'm going to see you on the next episode. We just beat the Giants. We're not done building our roster either. We added some key components, but we're not done. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed already, please do, and I'll see you on the next Saving the Jets episode.